Have you ever wanted to be treated like a VIP like the rich and famous in Las Vegas? I'm talking room upgrades, priority access to buffets, VIP lines to nightclubs, and even champagne treatment upon arrival to your upgraded suite. Well, now you can, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get it done. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket and be treated like a VIP through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. It's no secret that a trip to Vegas can be done on a budget, especially if you're road tripping your way out there, but once you get there, the cost can hit you pretty darn hard. I'm talking $10 to $15 drinks, $15 to $20 per day for parking, $30 to $40 per day for resort fees, and the list goes on from there. And on top of all that, if you're trying to get into the hottest nightclubs or tickets to the best shows, or simply avoid long lines at the breakfast buffet in the morning, unfortunately, you gotta be somebody. And while this video will not show you how to become a pro gambler over one weekend and go win $100,000, it will show you how to get elite status in one program and multiply it across 4 programs in the mid to top tier levels, so that way you can be treated like somebody. I'm talking about status with Caesars, MGM, Hyatt, and Wyndham, so that way you can save a bunch of money, waive all those fees, and get priority access wherever you want. So let the show begin. And by the way, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll show you not just how to do all this, but I'll actually go do it, which may involve a trip to Vegas, so stay tuned. And with that said, let's get started. So the first step you want to take here is to create accounts with the programs in which you want to get elite status. So the ones involved here will be World of Hyatt, Wyndham Rewards, MGM Rewards, and Caesars Rewards. So if you want to have status in 2 or 3, or if you want all of them, just go ahead and online create free rewards accounts with each one. Get your username, your passwords, and your account numbers. Just write them down on a Word doc somewhere and save those. Then on to step 2. You want to obtain elite status in at least one of those programs, because you have to have some status to then be able to match out to those other programs. And if you're wondering, Mark, I don't have status in any of these programs. I don't stay enough nights. I don't spend enough money. I don't travel that often to really reach these top tiers. Don't worry, I've got you covered. And the way I'm going to prove that to you all is this. The easiest way to get your first status is, what do you think it's gonna be? What's this YouTube channel all about? Of course, credit cards. So allow me to turn my camera off here so I don't cover this up here. There we go. So here are 2 main cards that you can start with. The first is the World of Hyatt credit card. That gives you Discover status by default automatically just from having it open. It also gives you 5 Elite Night credits every single year to help you qualify for the next level up, which would be Explorist. You could also get the Wyndham Rewards Earner Business Card, which gives you automatic Diamond status, and that's the highest tier in their entire program. All right, now let me take you through a few examples here, starting with a very simple one first. We'll call this Part A of how to turn one status into 2, and we'll begin with MGM Rewards and the World of Hyatt program. So with MGM Rewards, your status will reset on February 1st. That's because it expires on January 31st, like at midnight or whatever the day before. So when you wake up on the next February 1st morning, your status will be back to 0. And then World of Hyatt, your status will reset on March 1st, which means you're back again to no status at all. Or if you have the World of Hyatt credit card, then you might be back down to the regular Discoverist level. Anyway, the playing field is leveled every time your status resets. But notice something here. There's a 1-month gap between these 2 programs. So your MGM status will expire before your World of Hyatt status. So to maintain permanent elite status, here's what you gotta do. And yes, I did color code these, blue referring to Hyatt and the gold referring to MGM. So every February 1st, you want to match your Hyatt status to MGM status. That's because your Hyatt status lasts longer. In other words, when your MGM status expires, then you still got your Hyatt status active for another month. Therefore, you can match your Hyatt back over to MGM that just expired. And the result of that is, well, now you've got a fresh MGM status for another year. But then a month later, your Hyatt status will expire. So on March 1st, then you want to match your MGM status that you originally got from the first match back over to Hyatt. And the result of that will be now you have fresh Hyatt status for another year. And you can play that back and forth each year as long as this program remains as it is with no changes to the main terms or conditions. That's how these two work, and that 1 month gap allows you to really take advantage of this loop that goes around and around to maintain that status in perpetuity. Now let's do that again with two other programs. Again, one status becomes two, and this is part B. So now we're gonna look at Wyndham Rewards and Caesars Rewards. And again, note here, there's a one gap between these two. Your Wyndham status that you acquire from a match expires at the end of December 31st. So when you wake up on January 1st, your status is reset completely. And then Caesars, because that status expires at the end of January, when you wake up in the morning on February 1st, you now have a status reset back to zero there. So if you want to maintain permanent status in these two programs, here's what you gotta do. And again, I've color coded these, white referring to Caesars and blue referring to Wyndham. Now, every January 1st, you want to match your Caesars status to Wyndham status. And that's because your Caesars status lasts a month longer. So when your Wyndham status expires, your Caesars is still active, therefore match it over to Wyndham. And therefore the result is fresh Wyndham status for another year. But then a month goes by and your Caesars status expires. So now what you gotta do is every February 1st, match your Wyndham status that you got from the first match back over to Caesars. And the result of that is, of course, fresh Caesars status for another year. And that loop can be played over and over again, at least as long as these two programs allow for it. All right, how would you like to do something totally ridiculous? Let's take one status and turn it into four. We're going to start this example with Hyatt Explorist status, which is the second tier in their program. So if you have the one below it, which is Discoverist, or the one above it, which is Globalist, then your match will be different, of course, into the level of the corresponding program. However, the procedure that you'll go through will be the same. So our starting point here will be on the left-hand side of your screen with the World of Hyatt Explorer status. You can then go from Hyatt over to MGM Rewards and match to their Gold tier. Then from MGM Gold, you can then match that over to Caesars Rewards at their Diamond level. Massive value right there, by the way. And then once you have that locked in, you can go from Caesars Diamond over to Wyndham Rewards Diamond status. But there is a little bit of a catch here, and here it is. So the first match from Hyatt to MGM, you can do that online very simply just by logging into your account, filling out the little form, submitting it, and then getting your status matched. In fact, I'll put a link down below in the description for you to check out and do it yourself. But then going from MGM over to Caesars, that's a little bit of a special partnership, and it must be done in person. So whether you go to Vegas or any of the other locations that may be closer to you, what you've got to do is go to the rewards desk and then have them take care of it for you at that point. In fact, let me show you this to make sure it's all smooth sailing and very easy for you all. Here is my old M-Life Pearl Elite Status card. Now it's called MGM Rewards. They rebranded their program and changed some of the benefits. But what you want to do for this in-person match between MGM and Caesars is first go to an MGM resort location and get your card. If you go to their rewards desk, they'll be able to make it for you right there on the spot, and you'll be able to walk away with it in hand. Then once you have it, go over to a Caesars property, show them your MGM card plus your ID, have both, and then they'll be able to do the status match for you. Inconvenient? Yes, but unfortunately that's just the way a lot of these casino hotel programs operate. So for that one, make sure you do those steps and you'll be able to be good to go. So then from Caesars, you can then match over to Wyndham Rewards, and that can be done online, once again, through a simple form. Link will be down below in the description for you all. At this point, it's just a matter of being aware of the different expiration dates for status in each of these four programs to then know when it's time to go back into your account and rematch over. And of course, I wouldn't leave you hanging like that, so here are all the dates on the screen. Again, Hyatt will have its status reset every March, MGM and Caesars and February 1st, and then Wyndham on January 1st. So there is a little bit of gap. You don't have to do it exactly on those days because remember, from one program to another, you have a full month. So if you go into your account on February 7th or something, that's still okay. But just be aware that once you have different statuses active, then you want to be able to preserve them as long as possible and get the full maximum benefit out of each one. So the closer you get to these dates to then going back to your account, rematching, the better. And since we're having so much fun, let's do that again, but this time starting with Wyndham Diamond Status. We'll begin over there on the left-hand side with Wyndham Rewards Diamond Status, which can then be matched over to Caesars Rewards Diamond Status. From Caesars, you'll then go over and match to MGM Rewards Gold Status and finally end up with World of Hyatt Explorers Status. You see that? So even if you were not able to qualify for World of Hyatt Explorers on your own with a credit card and some stays throughout the year, you could actually start with Wyndham and through all these matches end up with Hyatt's mid-tier. Then once again, we have the same lovely catch. So the Wyndham to Caesars match can be done all online, simple form. Again, linked down below in the description, check it out. But then once we go from Caesars to MGM again, that special partnership, that must be done in person. So of course, do what you gotta do at the rewards counters at each location, get your physical cards or your IDs, all the stuff you need, and then go from one to the other and get that done. Then once you have MGM Gold locked down, then once again, you're back to online. Simple form, fill them out, link your accounts, and get the Hyatt Explorer status to finish. And once again, we have those lovely reset dates for all the programs. So Wyndham resets January 1st, Caesars and MGM Resorts on February 1st, and Hyatt on March 1st. And that's how you travel like a VIP boss in style 24/7, 365. Although this champagne glass is empty, cheers. All right, now I'm going to do one of these matches right now for you online so you can see how it all works, and that way you understand the process going forward to do all of the other ones after that. So first I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller here, and we'll first go to my Hyatt account, so Hyatt.com, and then we'll open up another tab, and I'll go to mgmresorts.com. First, let me go ahead and show you my MGM status by first signing in. Okay, here's the login page, so let me complete this. It's logging in. All right, cool, so now we're in. I'm gonna go ahead and click on MGM Rewards here in the left menu. And there we go, I am currently a Sapphire tier member right now. I can even view my little card by clicking on this. And there's my lovely Sapphire member card right there. But opening another tab here, going back to mgmresorts.com, clicking on MGM Rewards, and then scrolling down here, let's find out where it was, all benefits. We can then see the different rewards tiers. So my Sapphire is the lowest tier. Basically, you get it for free when you sign up and then earn up to 19,999 tier credits or whatever. So of course, when I match, I would go to Pearl if I have Hyatt Discoverist, but since I'm currently a Hyatt Explorist, I should be able to match to the gold level and get all the really cool benefits that I showed you in that presentation earlier. So let me go back, and may I just remind you to first sign out of MGM Resorts first, because there is a chance if you are already signed into MGM and also Hyatt, there might be some sort of error with their systems. I can't guarantee that. Maybe they fixed it by now, but there have been some people reporting data points of errors occurring. So sign out completely of MGM Rewards, and then back over at Hyatt, I'm now gonna sign in here. Let me fill out my email. There we go. Now you can see right here, I'm an Explorist member of the Hyatt program, and it's valid through February 28th of 2023. That's why I mentioned on the slides, March 1st is when it fully resets back to zero, or Discoverist if you have the credit card. So now I've signed out completely out of Hyatt as well, just to show you again from the very beginning here. What I'm going to do is search for, let me just go to Google. I will do, since I am matching from Hyatt over to MGM, I'll type in Hyatt MGM status match. And again, I'll put the link directly down below in the description so you don't have to do this step. But there we go. Receive MGM Rewards, Hyatt Rewards. This is their match link. I'll click on this, and it'll bring me to this landing page, and I can scroll down a bit. MGM Rewards tier match. It then shows you what you are in Hyatt's program and what you'll become with MGM. So with me being Explorist, I'll be able to match to gold, and that's the highest you can match going into MGM. So even if you're a top tier globalist, the highest you can get with MGM is gold. So still very, very valuable tier. I'll go ahead and click on learn more. And of course you'll do the same. Sign in with my email address. Cool, so now it logged me in and brought me back to this page here, and it says, let me zoom in here for you all. World of Hyatt members can receive a matched tier with MGM Rewards. Exclusive benefits including discounts on rooms, shows, and participating retail shops, pre-sale tickets, concerts, flights, more, all this great stuff. So now all you gotta do to receive your matched tier with MGM Rewards is simply to click opt in. Let's do it. opt in. You'll then be prompted to log into your MGM Rewards account so they can link together and transfer that status. So let me do that quickly here. And it's loading right now. Let's give it a few seconds. Thanks for signing in, that worked out well. Boom, just like that, your account has been updated. Your MGM Rewards tier will be matched to your World of Hyatt tier. Please allow up to 24 hours for your new tier to reflect on your account. So within 1 day, and most people, got it, report that it's done pretty much instantaneously. So let's go back up to the menu here, which will be MGM Rewards, tap on that. Welcome to Pearl. I was hoping for gold. You're now ready to enjoy these additional benefits. Bonus slot dollars, free self-parking, free MGM concerts. Got it. That's interesting. Okay, so it's showing Pearl right there. Also my new Pearl card here. Yep, there it is. That pops up without a problem. So I'll say done. All right, so here we are again a couple days later, but I wore the same shirt just to keep the continuity the same so it's all consistent throughout the video. But yesterday on the 8th, I sent a couple phone calls out plus an email out to the MGM Rewards team, and this is what I heard back. So good afternoon. Thank you for contacting MGM Rewards. Due to M Life Rewards transitioning into the new program of MGM Rewards, which had just launched on Tuesday, February 2nd, so I was doing this in the middle of everything, our systems and member accounts are still going through updates, which you may find your account reflecting incorrectly. This update can take up to 10 days for it to reflect accurately. We apologize, blah, blah, blah. So basically, there you go. I'm, of course, doing my status matching during this major overhaul of the entire MGM program. It's a big transition experience. So it's good to know that my process I went through was not the problem. It's just MGM's side with all their tech and all that stuff. You can see my original email right here on February 8th at 7:51 p.m. I gave them some screenshots, my loyalty numbers, my contact info, all that stuff so they could have all they needed on their end to get it right. So here we are now on February 9th, and I'm going to open up Safari, go to mgmrewards.com, log into my account. I've already checked this, by the way. I'm now a gold member, so I will log in right here. Give me a second. And we are now loading and logging in again with that wonderful, relaxing pillow icon. And I'll go back over here to MGM Rewards. And boom, there we go. Welcome to Gold. You're now able to enjoy these additional MGM Rewards benefits. Resort fees waived, $100 tier status, dining credit, free enhanced room upgrades, and of course, the list goes on from there. So, got it. There's my new dashboard with gold listed right there underneath my name, and if I click on the actual membership ID card, it pops up really nicely right there. So that is complete. I'm very happy about that. And you know what? I'm gonna do something very special for all of you. Let's actually go to Vegas right now and do the rest of this status match. First, we gotta get the gold card physically from an MGM resort. Let's go to literally the MGM Grand and then take that over to Caesar's Palace or any other Caesar's property and match it to Caesar's Diamond. Here we go. All right, so we got M Life Rewards done. Now off to Caesar's Palace. All right, just parked here at Caesar's Palace. My current status in their program is gold, which is basically nothing going on right here. So I'm going to take that level up to diamond now with their status match. Let's go. And finally, the last step in all this would of course be matching from Caesars Diamond over to Wyndham Diamond. But for me, if I go to wyndhamhotels.com and sign in right up here at the rewards section, I'm actually already a Diamond Elite member right here. And that is thanks to this credit card, which is the Wyndham Earner Business Card. So simply by having that card open and in good standing and paying my annual fee every year, which is $95, I'm able to maintain Wyndham Diamond status just for that. So I won't be able to show you the match because I already have the status. But for all of you out there, if I open a new tab here, just go to Google and search for Caesars Wyndham match. And then we can go to, let's see, the first link, which is Caesars.com. We want their domain. Go there. And then we get this nice landing page to show you how you can match your status from Caesars. So either you're a Caesars member already, you want to match your status, or if you have your Caesars Rewards local member, or if you're already a Wyndham Rewards member, whatever end you're starting from, choose what works best for you, then click on the button. So I would go with I'm a Caesars Reward member, assuming I didn't have that Wyndham card. Go here, then scroll down. You'll then be prompted to enter your Caesars Rewards number, your email, and your zip code, followed by your birthday. And lastly, in case you want to be kept in the loop with their rewards emails, basically all the promotions, if you don't want that, just uncheck it and then simply click on match my status, and that will be done within 24 to 48 hours, maybe even instantly as well. So that is the final step in the QUADFECTA of elite status matches, and that's a very simple one to do online. And lastly, for those of you who are curious about all the benefits you can receive at each level and each program, they all have their own charts online. So this is Caesars Rewards, for example. It goes on for a long way. So does MGM, so does World of Hyatt, and so does Wyndham. So if you want to see these and compare them yourself, I'll put the links down below in the description. That way you can start to get excited. And with all of that said and done, you are now empowered to go become a VIP in Las Vegas with some incredible benefits and perks from these statuses across these 4 major programs. So enjoy all the waived fees, enjoy the expedited check-in, the better rooms, the better access to all the buffets, the nightclubs, whatever you want pretty much, it is now yours. So if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Also check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I'll see you again in future videos. Until then, remember, you are great. Cheers.